Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Raila Odinga is set to make a political move that is really going to shake William Ruto and the entire Kenya Kwanza team. William Ruto has set his eyes on the ball, and when you look at his activities, he's really making his house in order to build a strong foundation. They are already preparing for their grassroots elections, something that is dividing them, the Ruto's team and Gachagwa's team. William Ruto was in Nyanza in a bid to try his charm offensive to inherit part of Raila's constituency. Because while there, he not only launched several development projects, but he also opened UDA offices in Homa Bay. And this tells you that he is really ready to embark on a strong plan to try and battle it out with Raila Odinga in Nyanza. And this is also coming against the backdrop of several accusations of disorganization within the ODM party. In the last bungled elections, ODM produced a presidential candidate among the parties that formed the Azimio coalition, and ODM was expected to be on top of things. But there are several reports that show that there were some areas that had got loose nuts that needed really to be tightened. One of the people who complained was the chief agent at Bomas, Ole Kanchori, who said that there were several issues that Raila and the ODM and the entire Azimio needed to look at, because many voices say that there was some laxity within ODM, within Azimio, that made it easier for William Samoei Ruto to rig those elections. I know of people who still complain that they were never paid because they were agents. Not that money was not availed. There was enough money. But there are people who are around Raila Odinga who do not really, are not very serious to see that Raila wins the elections, because people are still wondering, how can someone who wishes to see Raila Amolo Odinga winning a presidential election take money that is meant for agents and the money ends up in his pocket? These are some of the allegations that has really rocked the ODM party. In certain areas, the agents themselves were not even there. And people are really saying that Raila needs to get on top of things and look at what is happening in the party before he goes even to look for other coalition partners. I remember after 2017, there were a lot of complaints, and Raila constituted a committee to look at the internal affairs of the ODM. Back then, the election board, the National Election Board, was chaired by Judy Pareno. And that team came up with a report that was very startling, that during the grassroots elections, tickets are dished out to the highest bidder. There was corruption within the party. There was also favoritism and nepotism, where people give out nomination tickets to their friends and relatives. And Raila moved swiftly with action, and the Judy Pareno team was kicked out. And there came a new team that is now being led by nominated Senator Catherine Muma. With all this happening, ladies and gentlemen, all eyes are on the ODM and all eyes are on the big prize. Raila Odinga and the party, and William Ruto and his party, are busy building a stronger foundation for 2027 elections. So something happened. Raila Odinga, it was reported that Raila pushes for overhaul of the ODM election board. And it is reported that Raila is pushing to ensure that they kick out all the members of that national election board that is being led by Catherine Muma, because it is said that some of the board members, the election board members, are engaged in other businesses, and so they don't get enough time to listen and to take care of the affairs of the people when it comes to election matters. And it is reported that Raila wants this team to be constituted the soonest possible by next year, because ODM is going to embark on grassroots elections to strengthen that outfit for 2027. And this is why I'm telling you that this move is really going to shake William Ruto. And how is it going to shake William Ruto, ladies and gentlemen? Number one, William Ruto, as I said earlier, is really looking at his, he's got an appetite for part and parcel of the Nyanza constituency. That's why he went about opening UDA offices. And he has been taking advantage of the now overspoken, disorganized ODM. And he wants to take advantage of that. And that is why there are rebels who really feel that maybe they can take advantage of that. The other day, one of the rebels, Elisha, who is the member of parliament of Game, said that in the midst of all the afflictions and altercations, he wants to become the ODM Secretary General. And it was really laughable that the ODM is seeking to kick him out. He was insisting that he is in ODM and he wants to be a Secretary General. And experts feel that he has been sponsored by William Ruto to dish out money if the ODM will exercise laxity so that he can take the ODM ticket. But with this move, it seems that William Ruto must be shaken, because William Ruto is going to face a more organized team, because it has been said that there was some laxity. And with this move, Raila Amolo Odinga is ensuring that when they have a new team in place, they are going to oversee grassroots elections that might be better than the ones before. Elections, the grassroots elections and nominations are never an easy affair. They always divide the coalitions and parties if people are not careful. And it seems Raila has listened to the complaints of the people, just like he did in 2017, after 2017, and in 2020 he overhauled the election board and brought in a new team. So this time around, he has listened. He's been collecting information, and now he's got enough information on his desk, and he has decided that he's going to overhaul this. So the party is going to be more organized with the right people in place. And when you have the right people in place, is going to face William Ruto head on. And you all know by now that William Ruto has failed Kenyans, and he really fears ODM, he really fears the Azimio coalition, because Kenyans are really tired. If Raila will manage to ensure that ODM conducts a free and fair nominations and grassroots election processes, this is going to leave the team very much united, because all along people have been complaining that the officials are hell-bent on ensuring that they favor their own people, others will buy tickets, and this is something that has really been a thorn in the flesh in Raila's party. Sometimes at the grassroots level, the ward level, those people oversee bungled grassroots elections, and it ends up in Raila's, because Raila takes the responsibility. So people just say that Raila's party is organized, and people who would have maybe woken up to vote for Raila sometimes are disgruntled just because there are people who are messing him up. It seems Raila has realized that he was messed up. He has been messed up before, and he wants to take the bull by its horns to ensure that he organizes the team. So William Ruto will face a stronger team, because people are going to be united as long as the grassroots elections are going to be conducted in a free and a fair manner. I had William Ruto during the National Governing Council meeting in Bomas. He said, wacha tufanye hii grassroots elections kama kiumane sahi, because he said he doesn't want to push it towards the 2027 because it will be messy. And that is exactly what Raila is doing. As William Ruto is busy organizing his team, Raila wants to conduct these, the ODM want to conduct these grassroots elections way before 2027, so that the teething problems of those who are disgruntled, those who are annoyed, those who are angered, there will be meetings, there will be some sort of damaging control, so that people face 2027 a united team. William Ruto thought that Raila is going home. That's why the ODM rebels decided that they wanted to try and wrestle it out with Raila Odinga. But with this kind of move, William Ruto must go to the drawing board, because the other day while in Bondo, the rebels were heckled, and those are the people he thought could help him inherit Raila's constituency. But Raila is sending a message: I'm still there. We are organizing our team. If it is about supporting Kalonzo Musyoka or Martha Karua, Jeremiah Kioni, or if it is a matter of Raila going to contest again, they are going there with an organized team. Things like not paying officials and agents will be a thing of the past. All the complaints that people have been giving, Raila seems to have listened to them, and William Ruto is not going to find it very easy inheriting that constituency, because Raila is still there to stay and is in charge of his party. This is also a blow to the Nyanza rebels, because they were also thriving in this quote-unquote disorganization of the ODM party. But this time round, it seems things are going to be different, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? Do you think this is going to be an earthquake to William Ruto, because he thought that he's the only one who is organizing his UDA party? Seems like Raila Odinga is also very busy reorganizing his party to ensure that things are done the right way.